We're looking at, what is it, 60, 61. They're starting all the X-bracing up there and leveling all the walls just as I see how they're working. So it's good when you get to know a crew. Didn't buy him chicken today. This is the first thing he asked me this morning. Is today more chicken? I said, no, it can't be every day. 62, 63, we got stocked with roof and shingles. I do not have the roofer lay shingles until all roof penetrations are complete. You just run the risk of a penetration going through afterwards and no one knows to come back and remediate that, and then you got a damn leak, and I want no part of that. So still waiting for HVAC guy. So electricians are done, and now we got some framing punch out stuff to do. And I spent about 3 hours today doing my major frame inspection over here. I do the same every building, it doesn't matter. So let's look at some of my markings here. The P with a dot means I've checked it for plane and plumb. Okay. Sill seal remediate here. So that means they got to foam that. If there's not sill seal, which is that blue round stuff, then we have to do a foaming. We have to foam it. That's going to be the ground rod for the electrician down the road. Let's see. Got a bow there. Let's see. The X means there's a deficiency. There's some other notes. Plumb and plain wall there. Plumb and plain wall there. The walls really came out really well. Very good job. Gotta get that squared. We need that squared off at the top. It's just a lot of graffiti kind of everywhere, you know. We got here, this roof, the decking was loose up there. So tomorrow, this building is on for roof sheathing, wall sheathing, and I can't remember the other inspection code. But we're not doing the tie-down inspection yet. But if we pass the wall roof sheathing, then I can do the roofing dry-in material, which is what we have over right now, sitting at 62, 63. The roof is just what we call dried in. Then, so it's got some more notations here. And so this is just, you know, you could say it's very monotonous, these inspections here, but it just has to be done, because if you don't do this, your walls look like crap at the end. They just do. So you got to put in the time, you know. A lot of times I'll just shut the phone off so I can just focus. And like I'll do one thing, like I go around the exterior and check all the wall sheathing, and only the wall sheathing. And then I'll come in and I'll take that new plate level and I'll check just nothing but plumb and plain walls. And then I'll start getting a little more ancillary. It's not here, but in the unit next door, we have to add another stud in there, because we want to have 16 inches on center on any of that bench area, and the one next door is like 17 and a half, so we just got to add another stud. Just it's hard to make it sound fun. It's really not fun, but if you get into it and you like the job, then you make the time to do these inspections. If you check the news, you'll probably see that COVID has wreaked havoc on building supplies and all sorts of stuff. And so, daggone it, I just cleaned the lake out yesterday, and now more trash, but it's been real windy. We're supposed to get rain, a hell lot of rain tomorrow. What was I going to say? But anyway, windows are severely back ordered, just severely. Appliances, HVAC systems, We even had a recent one pop up, which is on the condo project I'm doing. We put the water heater inside of a little black plastic pan. Those are back ordered because the resin ain't around to make it. The damn circles. My soffit and fascia guy, they can't get material to do soffit and fascia. So I got a building that's 80% done with soffit and fascia, and they just don't have the material to finish it. It's crazy the shortages is going on. Here at 1516, oh, the wall panels have arrived. And I anticipate that crew, I haven't talked to Jerry yet. When we're together, we just talking business so much. But what I was hoping is that they would have 2 crews working here instead of just one. And the reason is labor. So if these guys get someone that offers them 10 cents a square foot more to build, they gone. So I want 2 crews. I mentioned to him briefly, but I didn't drive it home. I want 2 framing crews to be working here every other building. So if one of those framing crews off and runs, we don't have to train a whole nother crew. And that's just, you've been around the business long enough, you know it's just a smart way to do it. Ideally, you'd have the one crew and they just do everything, but this is America. People can move around wherever they want, and they do. So I want to have 2 crews here. Next door, let's walk back outside. Oh, yeah, let me show you this mark over here. So these little dots mean that's good to go. Boom, add a stud there. Oh, you got add a stud here to get the 16 inches on center. So there's a lot of silly marks, but it's all to build the best possible structure. And while I was recording this, Jose was calling me because I left him a message. I'm like, hey, I think you were supposed to rail, let's see, 1920 today. You know, what's going on? So as I was recording this, he was calling me. So that'll be about a good wrap up for today. And let me call Jose.